So how long should you rest between sets when you're training in the gym? This has always been a very hotly debated topic, and there's always been this emphasis that if you want to get stronger, then you should have longer rests, and if you want to build muscle, you should have shorter rests. But is this bro science or is this real science? Now, you may have heard of a very eminent researcher called Brad Schoenfeld, who's very much in the world of research, a very high-level researcher, done masses of research on these type of subject areas for strength and for muscle building, for hypertrophy. And they looked at this exact thing in this study. They were looking at shorter rest periods versus longer rest periods with regards to building muscle and for building strength. And what they compared was having shorter rest, which was for 1 minute rest between sets, and the longer rest period was 3 minutes rest between sets. Now, this study was done on resistance trained men. So obviously you could say that this might be different in untrained individuals. It might be different in women. We already know that women do recover faster from training from previous research what we've spoken about. So maybe women could actually get away with shorter rest periods in this case. But in this case, with resistance trained men, they found that the longer rest was best for both strength and for muscle building. So 3 minutes was better than 1 minute. So this goes against the common held belief that strength is the longer rest and building muscle is the shorter rest. They found that if you go for 1 minute, or even less of course, then you're going to find that you are going to diminish your performance, you're going to diminish your volume in each set and total work per session. And we know volume is key for muscle building. It's fairly obvious that for strength, if you aren't recovered, you can't lift as heavy and therefore you won't get as strong. So that's always been very commonly held that longer rests are better. There's been talk of like Eddie Hall, who obviously is a strength athlete, who has 10-minute rest between sets, which is rather extreme, but it shows that you want to have as much rest as you feel you need to perform super well on every set that you put in. It's about quality. Not necessarily over quantity, but it's about quality every time. And for muscle building, you want to have some quantity in there. And if you're really stacking up fatigue with minimal rest periods, you're going to struggle to get that volume in. So this shows that 3 minutes doesn't mean is the best, but it's certainly better than 1 minute. Obviously, it could even be said, if we look at Eddie Hall, longer rests even still than 3 could still be better. But this is debatable with regards to this piece of research because they only looked at 1 minute versus 3 minutes. So anyway, it's bro science in the sense of shorter rests for muscle building. You want to go for a bit longer. So anyway, that's it for this video, and I'll see you next time.